Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
We want to give all honors, God's praises due to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth, risking your lives and freedoms. Okay. And basically, this is really go time. Okay. There's an article that the brother's going to pull up about what's going on in Seattle. You know, how like basically there was a police station, they just gave it up, you know, and basically you got the people, George Orwell's people over there, basically keeping the hell hostage, you know, just keeping it over there, just so-called keep it, but it's really another plan to blame you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and you Native Americans for this. Even though the Edomites are doing it, ain't nobody saying shit. You know, but go ahead and bring up the article.
This from the Washington Post. Activists take over Seattle neighborhood, banishing the police. And this is June 11, 2020. What was it, yesterday? A couple days ago.
Thursday.
Seattle, this week, Seattle Capitol Hill neighborhood embarked on a radical experiment of self-government. Activists has taken over a 6-block area surrounding the police precinct and declared autonomous zone. And that word autonomous that that they got definition of autonomy is independence in one site or action. And that's what they declared. Those who are gathered make a decision about their space by a consensus, and decentralized movement has no leader, no spokesperson, and one core demand: police officers stay away. And we're going to see how long that's going to last. I don't think this is going to last out through the week before they send in Homeland Security or they declared martial law in that area, and they could have FEMA troops go through there. Because, you know, we seen the FEMA tanks and all that shit going around, going through on the train tracks. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see tanks.
Yeah, rolling through the area.
The zone has attracted attention of President Trump and other Republicans who have urged the Seattle mayor and Washington governor to take back the city. If you don't, I will. Trump tweeted Thursday, suggesting domestic terrorists are at the heart of the project. But the neighborhood residents and the activists say the autonomous zone is nothing of the sort. Locals describe the block party-like atmosphere with concerts and movie screens, projectors, and have set up barricades so cars can't get through. Volunteers give out free food and medical care and take turns performing night watch and other civil services. And man, this reminds me of the Purge, how they out there partying and all that bullshit. And hey, all they gotta do is just take one bad apple to get shit kicked off. Hey, it always usually be a one bad motherfucker that goes straight to killing a bunch of people, and then it wouldn't surprise me if people start turning on each other.
God. You had any more?
City is providing trash pickup and portable restroom service daily. Even a handful of armed Seattle police officers began making their way back into the East Precinct on Thursday. The situation remained peaceful. Protesters are still encamped around the station, putting finishing touches on the new Black Lives Matter street memorial modeled on the nation capital. You know, this is, man, stupid. Okay. And the autonomous zone is nestled in normally bustling strip of bars, restaurants, and apartment buildings. it has borne out the protests against police brutality. Well, we already know why this shit going down.
Yeah, that's good.
Because Floyd.
Right.
You know.
Because basically, this is really to get you Jakes in trouble, okay? Because these Edomites, you know, well, they ain't getting in trouble right now, but they about to get everybody in a minute. But mainly, they really want you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans first before they get anybody. Okay, but this is what I wanted to get to. Second Ezra, chapter 2, verses 11. Second Corinthians, Salakia, chapter 2, verses 11. Let Satan shall get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, because like the man of Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, is not gonna go out and protest, do all that dumb shit, and you know, trying to be friends and hand to hand with heathens, and that goes against the scriptures. We can't do that. You're going against Yahweh and Yahushua by you doing that.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
You know. Oh, you say you got a precept?
This is Sirach 3:11. Afflict not to be made equal with him in talk, and believe not his many words. For as much communication he will tempt thee, smiling upon thee will get out thy secrets. But cruelly he will lay at words, and will not spare to hurt thee, and put thee in prison. And man, Jake is so trusted. Man, these Jakes are so stupid and simple-minded. They believe these Edomites. They believe these Edomites want to help them, but these Edomites got a alternative motive.
Right.
They don't want to. They ain't helping you for your good. They doing this so they can get something out of it. It's you know, man. I don't believe that white people want to go against their own kind, just like the scriptures say, and for our good. You know, especially not no white man. You know,
Edomite.
You know,
the
hey,
red
Yeah,
people.
they don't want to do it outright. They may do it grudgingly because it's prophecy being fulfilled. You know, Satan against Satan. But you know, yeah, a lot of this stuff where it's independent or it's set up, it's all. You know what I'm saying? It's all of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, you know what I'm saying?
It's all the guys.
You know, yeah, to ultimately draw our people into it, the weak-minded of our people, you know, and get all riled up in the spirit and over essentially nothing at the end of the day. Because whatever come of this, right, history shows that it's going to come to naught at the end of the day. If you ain't doing the Lord's work, you know what I'm saying? All this other shit is vain, man, to the spirit, you know?
Verse 13, observe and take good heed, for thou walkest in peril of thy own overthrowing. And when thou hearest these things, wake in thy sleep. Y'all supposed to be woke up out of your deep sleep any damn way.
That's right.
You know, what good have America or any of these white motherfuckers actually did for us? Since the moment we came here on the translated slave trade, nothing good happened to us as a people.
And taking over this land from the so-called Latin tribes and the so-called Native American tribes that was here first.
You know, look at
and you put them all in slavery.
Look at Black Wall Street when we had when we was independent from them. Look at Rosewood. Hey man, this place right here did nothing but slay us and lynched us and killed us in the street. Hey man, look at Emmett Till. Man, why won't you niggas just wake the fuck up and realize we don't need these motherfuckers?
You know, trying to tell you something.
Right,
You know, history, pay it close to history. If you don't pay it close to history, you're going to soon repeat it again.
That's right.
And a few more. Love the Lord all thy life and call upon him for thy salvation. Because that's where our hope and everything is going to happen from, that's going to deliver us out of this place. The white man don't need deliverance or salvation. You know, what he need deliverance from? His own life? His own kind? You know, for every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. And like we were saying earlier, that the white man, he's not even a good neighbor to us.
No, he's our enemy.
He's our enemy. You know, man, you know, sure, we got a few white people that might, but they might be Jakes.
Come.
They look like, they can look white, but they could be Jakes. You know, don't have a spirit of Edomite.
Come.
And your Edomite women already tired of your ass.
I got one thing for you. This gonna piss some of you Edomites off. Some of you, your so-called rednecks, some of them are Jakes.
Kind.
Like the ones that like country music and love reading the Bible. Some of them are Jakes.
And your Edomite women, man, your Edomite women going, man, your Edomite women already have dreams about BBC.
Come.
You know, about being with a black man.
That's right.
You know, man, they tired of your shit. You know, man, they already see what's going on, what it's going to come to. After you get through dealing with us, after you deal with the Latinos and the Native Americans, they know they next on the chopping block. You know, they know that, you know, you motherfuckers ain't shit.
Come.
Right, a lot of these women, Edomite women, are only with the Edomite man because of the position of power they have. Because the position of power, the authority they got. But once that's removed, hey man, all these women, all the women of these other nations, hey, they gonna flock to Jay.
Well, these Edomites, you know, Edomite women, they ain't gonna weep when you get caught, neither when you officially lose. That's scriptural too.
Kind.
Go ahead, Doc.
And verse 16, all flesh consorted according to its kind, and a man will cleave to his life. What fellowship have the wolf with the lamb, or the sinner with the godly? What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog? What place is it between the rich and the poor? You know, and that's the problem. There's no place between us. In fact, it's a place between us. It's a great gulf fix, and we will never be cool with each other. We will, you know, just like the scripture said, he put enmity between our seed and her seed. You know, we will be always at the hill, like Jacob got the hill of Esau. You know, Esau's the beginning of the world, and Jacob's the world that has come. We want you to go down before we can come up. You know, once we come up, all y'all motherfuckers, the fucking
2/3.
No, the fucking heathens, y'all coming down right along with them.
That's right.
We gonna take the kingdom. We gonna rule it forever, even ever.
Go ahead,
going down.
This is a quick one. This is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil is a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So hey, this Edomite, right, so-called white man, he's always on the prowl, setting up different schemes, little regimes, little power movements, you know, whatever he got to do, all right, to awfully sift you Jakes, you know, the dumb of our people, 2/3 of our people, he just drawing you into that trap, all right, and Jake falling for it, going out protesting. Right, like you know, he got all type of schemes. He got bricks set up, stones set up, whatever. You right to get you to so-called loot or you know riot this, that, and the third. And then what he do? He retaliate, right, with the rubber bullets or tasing. You know what I'm saying? Taking your ass off to jail. You know what I'm saying? Getting charges that wasn't even necessary. You know, and it's like all for what? All for nothing. Because like I say, this shit been repeating over and over. Jay been getting slaughtered in these streets year after year, nearly around this time every year. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all get riled up for a minute, and then lo and behold, y'all get right back to sleep. So it's the same old process, man.
Just like the food.
You know?
Hey, these niggas love lullaby stories, man. We tired of lullaby stories. I see this shit setting up like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Where a bunch of white boys gonna ride up in there and start slaying everybody that's up in there.
That's how they get down.
And I see that shit.
Want to bring out Revelation 12 verse 12, and because the reason why this is happening, because Esau, Edom, the Edomites, they have a short time. Okay, Revelation 12 verse 12.
Let me say one thing. Because once Trump declares martial law in that area. It's still going?
Yep.
Once Trump declared martial law in that area, it is only going to be one thing that's going to happen. They're going to tell you once, and then after that, they're going to go to shoot. There ain't going to be no rubber bullets. It's going to be real bullets.
Right.
They're going to be shooting lead. You know, either you
Shoot to kill.
do it or bam.
Right.
They're going to consider an act of war, like.
That's right.
Because, hey, they're going to say you're a terrorist.
Mm-hmm.
And what the United States do when they have terrorists? Or when they set people up like terrorists? Remember the Black Panthers where they bombed the building where they was at? And United States killed Jake and then act like it was their fault. You know?
Yeah, today is Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knowingly that he hath but a short time. And basically, you know, these Edomites, especially like really these elite Bacon families, they know they got a short time. You better believe they nowhere near in this continent.
Oh yeah.
You better believe they nowhere here. They in their bunkers, okay?
You know. And a lot of them rich motherfuckers left the cities.
No, they left the country.
No, they left the cities. They moved up out of the cities. The ones that were staying in the city where it's mostly white populated, they moved out of the cities last year before all this shit went down.
Mm-hmm. You got something, Mark?
Yeah, something real quick.
Okay.
This is I get it. Ephesians. Yeah, Ephesians 6 and 11 says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." That's ultimately what we fighting against. We always at war, but overall, it's a spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be able to fish through the carnality of this world. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand, like, one, that's not our fight. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? That's not our fight because we weren't given that blessing. All right, our fight is to stand for this truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, stand for this truth and preach this word. You know, that's where our fight lies.
Because we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, and our job is just to do the work of the Lord. Okay.
And we're not supposed to be moving on Esau anyway. That's our Lord power. Our Lord and the angels gonna move on him.
He got that.
You know.
Right.
If we touch them, all you know, the Lord gonna afflict us 7 times.
That's right.
You know. Man, look at the shit that's going on. Hey, man, when before all this bullshit, white people calling the police on motherfuckers and getting killed in the street, and they just said something to them. You know, come on, Jake. You know, you so-called Afro-Americans, Latinos, and Native Americans. When y'all gonna wake the fuck up?
Only the elect gonna wake up, okay? That 144,000 and 1/3, you 2/3 Jakes, y'all gonna be toast anyway. You'll come back in the kingdom and you're right now. But right now you gotta go. But I wanted to finish off.
When are you gonna stop trusting this devil?
Want to finish off this precept. 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it, and that's why Esau Edom is trying to do this now and get it over with, because he know he's about to lose his kingdom. Okay. You got anything else?
I got one last one.
You gonna finish it off?
This one of my favorite scriptures. This is 2 Ezra 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like an iron wrestler, so his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed of him, beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. So, hey man, why you gonna trust a motherfucker like this? Scriptures say don't trust your enemy, and they are our biggest enemy.
The number one
God.
enemy.
set him not by thee, unless when he have overthrow thee, he will stand up by the place. Let him not sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou, if thou remember my words, and be pricked wherewith, who would pity the snake charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or such as come nigh to wild beasts? So why would you pity this motherfucker or trust in this man? Mm-hmm. When true actuality, they could quickly say, "Oh, he abducted me." Once all them guns be pointing at him, I give up. He abducted me. I was never with y'all. I was never with them. I was never with them. They made me do it. Their countenance gonna change real quick when they have all them guns and seeing all them buddies of theirs drop down.
Cause see, okay. First of all, I mean, only alert is gonna get this truth. That's why this video is gonna be, we're not entering these Satan's devices, cause the elect ain't gonna fall for that shit. Okay. So with that, we want to give our honors and glory and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this word, and the four corners of earth, Shalom, and above, the Kwam Pakyah, Shalom.
Shalom.
And above.
And above.